Hello, dear Globewise viewers. Today, we are taking you to the United States, the country with the most influential economy in the world, rich cultural diversity in America, and iconic cities. If you are planning to visit America or are curious about the lifestyle, nature, and dynamic city life of this huge country, you are in the right place. Here are 40 vital travel tips you need to know before you set foot in America. 1. America is a huge country. Planning your route is very important. The country is intercontinental. Going from New York to Los Angeles is almost like crossing Europe from one end to the other. For this reason, it is very important not to decide which cities you will visit in advance. Otherwise, you may have difficulty in time and budget planning. Studying flights, hotel reservations, and local transportation routes in detail will make your job easier. 2. Its official language is English, but it is a multilingual country. Although English is spoken in America, Spanish is also widely spoken, especially in the southern states. It is also possible to encounter people who speak many languages, from Chinese to Arabic. This increases cultural diversity and provides the opportunity to meet various texts, practices, and communities. 3. The USA consists of 50 states. Each state is like a country. Legal systems, tax rates, and even traffic regulations can vary from state to state. For example, while alcohol sales hours are limited in some states, they are much more flexible in others. Researching these differences in advance will help you have a more problem-free holiday. 4. You may need ESTA for travel to the USA. Depending on your citizenship status, ESTA, Electronic Travel Authorization System, may be sufficient for short-term visits. However, it is mandatory for citizens of some countries to obtain permission in advance. The application process can sometimes take a long time, so it is important to start the operations weeks or even months before the trip. 5. Get strong health insurance. Health services in America are among the most expensive in the world. A minor inconvenience or a simple accident can result in high costs. By getting travel health insurance, you protect both yourself and your budget. Otherwise, you may experience serious financial losses. 6. The currency is the American dollar, USD. The use of credit cards is very common in America and is accepted everywhere. However, it is useful to keep cash with you for small expenses or situations such as tips. Do not forget to check the operating payments before using the ATMs, as some goods may carry high commissions. 7. Leaving a glance is a tradition. It is absolutely mandatory. In restaurants, it is customary to tip 15 to 20% of the bill. In the same way, taxis, hotel staff, and tourists are expected to give bets in return for the service. Staring is perceived as rude or disrespectful. For this reason, it is important to learn the tipping culture. 8. Traffic drives on the right in the USA. In America, vehicles drive on the right side of the road, and automatic transmission vehicles are quite common. Traffic regulations are strictly enforced, and it is very important to comply with speed limits. It is necessary to pay attention to traffic signs because the penalties are high. 9. Distances between cities are long. Air travel is preferred. Distances between cities in America are quite long. For example, it can take days to get from the East Coast to the West Coast by car. For this reason, using domestic lines is common and saves time. You can get tickets at more affordable prices by booking early. 10. Public transportation is not developed the same way in every city. In cities such as New York, subway and bus systems are very developed. However, in cities such as Los Angeles and Houston, it is compulsory to use a car. Research transportation options in advance according to the city you are going to. 11th. Renting a car almost makes it more comfortable. Renting a car provides great convenience, especially for exploring rural areas, national parks, and small towns. Rental prices may vary depending on the state and season, so early booking is advantageous. Additionally, in some states, extra fees may apply to those under 25 years of age. 12th. GSM lines and SIM cards can be expensive. Phone tariffs and SIM card costs are higher in America than in Europe. You can get prepaid lines from airports or electronic chain stores. Additionally, free Wi-Fi is available in many restaurants, hotels, and cafes. 13th, US plugs are A and B type. Voltage is 120 volts. You need a converter to charge your electronic devices. Most devices brought from other countries need to use a plug adapter to operate with 220 volts. Electrical incompatibility may damage your devices. 14. Time zones are variable. There are 6 different time zones in the United States. There is a 3-hour difference between the East Coast and the West Coast. These differences should be taken into account when making flights, meetings, or reservations. 15th. National parks offer wonderful natural beauties. National parks, such as the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, and Yosemite, are real paradises for nature lovers. These parks attract attention not only with their natural beauties but also with activities such as hiking, camping, and nature photography. There may be entrance fees, so do not skip this detail when planning. 16. Be careful of wild animals in nature. In some areas, you may encounter wild animals such as bears, deer, raccoons, and snakes. It is necessary to keep your food in safe places, especially when camping. Be sure to follow the warning signs and be careful when you are in nature. 17. U.S. cities are very different culturally. The tempo of New York, the free spirit of San Francisco, and the musical energy of New Orleans are very different from each other. Each city has its own style, rhythm, and culture. This makes exploring America exciting. 18. New York is the city that never sleeps. With Times Square, Central Park, Broadway theaters, and countless museums, New York offers its visitors a 24/7 experience. The city envelops you with its energy and never stops. This city, where people from all corners of the world come together, is a true mosaic of cultures. 19. Los Angeles is the capital of cinema and sun. Known for Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica Beach, and film studios, this city is also the center of creative industries. It attracts attention with its sunny weather and relaxed atmosphere. Renting a car is the most practical option to tour the city. 20. Las Vegas is the pinnacle of entertainment. This desert city, full of casinos, luxury hotels, concerts, and shows, is a 24-hour center. It is fascinating with its nightlife and visual shows. Each hotel is like a theme park in itself. 21st. San Francisco is the heart of technology. Known for its Golden Gate Bridge, famous hilly streets, and old trams, San Francisco is also important for its proximity to Silicon Valley. The city offers a life intertwined with both technology and art. 22. Washington, D.C. is a political center. This city, full of iconic structures such as the White House, the Congress Building, and the Lincoln Memorial, is the political and historical heart of America. It is also full of free museums affiliated with the Smithsonian Institute. It is an ideal stop for history and politics enthusiasts. 23rd. Miami is a warm city where Latin culture is felt. In this city, where Cuban influence is strong, colorful streets, salsa music, and beach life are intertwined. Areas such as South Beach and Ocean Drive are especially popular. It offers an energetic and fun atmosphere similar to the Mediterranean air. 24. Chicago is the birthplace of skyscrapers. Also known as the Windy City, Chicago is known for its modern architecture, jazz music, pizza culture, and sports teams. Its location on the shores of Lake Michigan gives the city a unique beauty. Its museums and theaters are also quite impressive. 25th. Food culture is a mix of world cuisine. American cuisine is not just about hamburgers and hot dogs. It has a wide range of influences from Mexican, Chinese, Middle Eastern, and European cuisines. You can try different flavors in each state. 26. Fast food is very common, but healthy options are also increasing. Although America is famous for its fast food chains, organic, vegetarian, and vegan options have also become widespread in recent years. It is quite easy to find healthy restaurants in big cities. There are also healthy product alternatives in supermarkets. 27. Large shopping malls and outlets are attractive. America is like a shopping paradise. You can find electronics, clothing, shoes, and cosmetics at discounted prices. Outlet centers are ideal places for those who want to buy branded products at more affordable prices. 28. Taxes vary by state. Taxes may not be included in the price tag of the products. Don't be surprised by the price difference at the checkout. Keeping this difference in mind while shopping will help you manage your budget. 29. Alcohol consumption is prohibited for those under the age of 21. This rule is valid at the federal level and is taken very seriously. You may be asked to show your ID when purchasing alcohol or entering a bar. Using a fake ID can have serious legal consequences. 30. Smoking is prohibited in most places. Smoking is prohibited in indoor areas, restaurants, and some outdoor areas. Smoking is only allowed in designated areas. Penalties vary by state. 31. Be careful, even though security is high. America is generally a safe country. However, crimes such as pickpocketing can occur in large cities. Be careful with your bag, wallet, and cell phone, especially in tourist areas. Avoid isolated areas late at night. 32nd. Be respectful and clear when communicating with the police. It is very important to be calm and respectful when encountering the police in America. It is important for your safety to heed their orders, not to argue, and to avoid unnecessary movements. Always be ready to show your ID. 33. Follow the festival and event calendar. Many festivals are held in America throughout the year. Large organizations such as Coachella, Mardi Gras, and Burning Man can provide unforgettable experiences. It would be a good idea to plan your events in advance according to the calendar of the region you are visiting. 34. Education and university campuses can be visited in the USA. World-famous universities such as Harvard, MIT, Yale, and Stanford are open to touristic visitors. Thanks to campus tours, you can get an idea about the American education system and observe the academic atmosphere firsthand. 35th. Sports are very important. The match atmosphere is great. Professional sports leagues such as the NBA, NFL, and MLB are very popular in America. Going to a sports game is not just about the game, it is a cultural experience. The enthusiasm of the fans and the stadium atmosphere leave unforgettable memories. 36. Tipping culture is widespread. Service industry workers make a living from tips. For this reason, tipping in restaurants, hotels, and taxis is not considered a courtesy, but almost a necessity. It is usually given between 15 to 20%. 37. Healthcare is very expensive. Even a simple emergency room visit can cost hundreds of dollars. For this reason, do not set off without getting travel health insurance. Hospital and doctor visits are quite costly in America. 38. Transportation varies from city to city. In some cities, the metro and bus network is quite developed, while in others, it is almost impossible to get around without renting a car. Applications such as Uber and Lyft can be used in almost every city and are quite practical. 39th. ATMs are common, but transaction fees may be charged. Transaction fees may be high at ATMs that your bank does not have an agreement with. For this reason, check the fee information before making a transaction in crowded areas. Also, since some places only accept cash, it is a good idea to have some cash with you. 40. America is very big. It is impossible to see it all in one trip. The American continent is huge, and each region offers a different experience. Therefore, it would be more efficient to plan your trip according to certain regions or themes. You can have a more fulfilling trip by focusing on themes such as nature, city life, music, food, or history. Enjoy your trip. Dear Globewise viewers, we hope these 40 tips will guide you during your trip to America. America will surprise you with its diversity, energy, and size. Don't forget to share your experiences with us. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you in new countries, new adventures.